Hello, YouTube. I'm live right now. Excuse me. I am live right now. Let me see. Oh, that's so much better. Now everyone can see my beautiful face. So I just want to say happy holidays to everybody and happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, happy happy Yom Kippur to a lot of people. I know Ramadan had passed a long time ago, but happy Ramadan and everything else. So, yes, I was. Oh my goodness, I have a piece of glitter on my face. So, how is everybody doing tonight? As for me, I'm doing good. Just very tired because I have been out all day helping someone with Christmas ideas. So very tired from that. Yeah, my body was killing me earlier. Boy, I tell you, being on your feet all day just really works up a sweat and a ache. And so it feels like now I need a deep tissue massage at a spa with a male masseuse. So, yes. By the way, please go check out this band that I have been listening to nonstop. They do amazing covers. They did a Justin Bieber "As Long as You Love Me" cover. They just recently did Demi Lovato's "Confident" cover, and they also did a cover with the Chainsmokers song "Closer," and then Troy Sivan's song called "Youth," which I'm blown away by it. So, and Troy Sivan, if you're watching this, I love your music. I love your music. So, yeah, so this band is called Link, or, yeah, it's called Link. And so they spell it A, hold on, they spell it Lynk, Link. Now, of course, don't be mixing up Link with Lynx, like the animal. So I don't know how many times I've done that by mixing up the words link and links. Get the X is silent. So, yep. Oh boy, my body is tired. So, oh my goodness, I'm just wrapped up in a blanket, trying to stay warm, among other things. So I watched this murder crime story on Lifetime, and I found out it is a true story, and it took place here in San Diego back in the 1980s. Almost, it was like the late 80s, early 90s. And so this woman's name is Beth Broderick. And so she was accused of doing second degree murder twice. And yeah, so she murdered her husband, and she also murdered his second wife. And I guess she got into an argument with her husband and then with with his other wife, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna turn ugly. And it did. It turned very ugly. And I'm not going to go into details because this is a true story. I'm not lying to you. Go ahead and look it up online. It has it. And I found out what area it took place in back in the day. And so it is like on the other side of town from where I'm at. It is like literally on the other side of town. And I'm like, oh, so I basically live near a murderer's house, or where someone got murdered. Now, who wants to live near a house where somebody died? Well, where people have died and the blood stains are still there. Not me. I'm not that type of person. I would actually want that whole entire house to be cleaned from top to bottom. I don't care. Just get rid of the blood stains, please. You know? Enough about blood and gore and stuff. I know that's not what I want to talk about. I'm trying to find the words to say. So, besides finding out that you basically are like 50 miles or 100 miles away from where someone was killed and shot and murdered, besides that, what are you guys' plans for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for Ramadan, for Kwanzaa? You know, what are you guys' plans? Please tell me, what are you guys' plans? What are your plans? You know, I want to know what your plans are. My plans are to just spend time with family, you know. Some of my friends, they're going to be spending time with their families. Okay, that was a little bit weird. But I'm okay. Just to let you guys know, I'm okay. Nobody's going to come and get me. If they do, I will call the police. First of all, I will definitely call the police because, yeah, if anything happens to me, the police will be the first people to know. Then they will call my parents. Then they will call other family members. Then they will call my boyfriend's parents. Then they will call my boyfriend. They will call everybody, basically, if anything happened to me. When I was on the bus today going to the mall, I'm just like, I was just minding my own business and everything. And so there was this woman that happened to be screaming and yelling and cursing and using so much profanity on the bus. I'm just like, ma'am, I just wanted to just say, ma'am, please stop saying words like that. She probably would have just told me to shut up. So I just mind my business. And there was this gentleman who was quiet up until this lady started running her mouth and talking about, oh, that's my seat. You can't sit here. Oh, get out of here. You're sitting on my purse. No, 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 no. You know? I'm just sitting here minding my own business. I'm in my own little world. I'm in my own little bubble and stuff. And then all of a sudden, this lady just had to just run her mouth. And she was just downright loud, and a lot of people were complaining. And they were telling the bus driver to basically throw her off the bus because she was being how can I put it ever so nicely? She was being a nuisance, and she was disturbing the peace. You know? Oh, sorry. Yeah, so she was disturbing the peace and everything. And so I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm just minding my own business. My own little bubble in my own little world. And then, no, 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 no. You know? I'm just like, okay, lady. Yeah. So, yeah, I believe that this woman was mentally ill. So, I know that I have been doing my research and everything, and so the homeless population here in San Diego is it has more than tripled in the last decade. It has tripled. So I'm just like, you know what? Some people choose not to be homeless. It is a choice. It's basically a choice and everything. And so, yeah, and then some of the shelters are getting full, especially now that it's winter time. They get filled up very quickly. And I feel bad for those who don't have a roof over their heads, who don't have food on their tables, who don't have enough clothing to keep them warm, you know? And I know that there are a lot of organizations who work with the homeless and everything, providing them with food and shelter and everything under the sun. So I I got to experience, I had a chance to have a encounter with a lot of homeless people and a lot of mentally ill people who have kids, you know, women who have children, babies even on the street. And so it really breaks my heart to see that, especially with women who have who have newborns, they can't afford diapers, or they can't afford baby formula and everything. And I'm just like, and then like the police are kicking people off of the street, so like street cleaners can clean the streets and sidewalks and everything. And I'm just like, you know, I'm so thankful and so blessed to have a roof over my head, to have food on my table, to have a family and friends who love me, who care about me, who support me with any decision that I make. I have my own support team and everything. I'm thankful for those things. Like, yes, there are some things that I don't have. I used to think when I was younger, I really wanted to become a movie director or a actress or a entertainer or a singer, or basically anything that I wanted to be, or even a pastor even. And I kind of had to think hard about it. So growing up, my family, especially like with my family, you know, we weren't poor, we weren't rich, we were just middle class. And my father and my on my father's side of the family, they grew up poor. And if there's anything that my grandmother and my father have taught me, is you have to work hard in order to get the things that you want to achieve. You have to work hard. You have to have a strong work ethic. And so, same with my mother. You know? And I'm just like, I'm kind of at a point where I have, I have to make a decision. And it has to be a very good decision. And so I look at my family members who have worked very, very hard to get what their hearts desire and stuff. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather do that than to, be born into royalty or wealthiness or richness where some people haven't worked a day in their life due to either inheritance or something like that. I'd rather work hard to get things that I deserve than to already have it and not work at all. That's something that I want to do. So you kind of just have to put your best foot forward and put your foot in the door for certain jobs and everything. So I don't know if any of you guys know this, but but yeah, you have to work hard for what you really want. You have to just work hard for it. You have to pray on it. You have to meditate on it. And you just have to hope for the best. And that's kind of what I want to say for right now. So, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell to get notified of when I post a new video. To everyone around the world, I wish you guys a Merry Christmas, a Happy Ramadan, a Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy Kwanzaa. To all of my worldly viewers, you guys know how much I love you. So, I love you guys, and I will talk to you guys mañana, tomorrow. All right. Buenas noches to everybody. Good night.